So the world is watching Iran as it weighs a deal that could end the war and reopen the Strait of Hormuz. And it comes with a harsh warning from President Trump. The president is threatening even stronger military strikes are on the way if Iran doesn't accept this proposal, writing, quote, "If they don't agree, the bombing starts." Senior congressional correspondent Joe Khalil has the latest from Doha for us. Joe, the president is putting major pressure on Iran to make this deal and make it soon.
Yeah, he is. And so we're in this period again. We've been here before where the U.S. is waiting that there is yet another deadline for Iran, which is tomorrow, for them to respond to the deal that's on the table. We can confirm what's in it, recapping what we have learned, and that would be at least a years-long moratorium on Iran, a ban for a number of years on them enriching uranium, which is the process by which they would eventually get a nuclear weapon. There would also be frozen assets for Iran, unfrozen, and potentially sanctions relief. Obviously, this would come with a full reopening of the Strait of Hormuz and an end to actual military conflict between the two. This is what President Trump said, really talking about the urgency here from the White House yesterday. Take a listen.
We have to get what we have to get. If we don't do that, we'll have to go a big step further. But with that being said, they want to make a deal. We've had very good talks over the last 24 hours, and it's very possible that we'll make a deal.
Markie, I can tell you from being here, the Gulf states, there is a lot of apprehension right now. Qatari leaders spoke to President Trump in the last 48 hours, and their message was very clear. They want the war to end as quickly as possible. They're urging a peaceful solution quickly. Same thing in the UAE. And we know from my contacts there, even still, as I'm talking to you now, kids are not going to school. They're learning remotely just this week. And many people who are working remotely from home because of the threat that at any moment there could be more Iranian missiles like there were earlier this week. People's lives, economies, jobs have been totally disrupted. So they are seriously concerned, and they're not buying the talk around a deal. They want to see paper to pen. So, there's real fear here. And then there's also an NBC report citing two U.S. officials that said Saudi Arabia was even refusing at one point to allow the United States to use its bases during Project Freedom, worried that they themselves might also become a target. So you've got the whole region here really on edge and just hoping that there's a peaceful solution and that they can put all of this behind them.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.